he building in there? What the hell is he building in there?
What's he building in there? What's he building in there? Out of the garage and the home studios of the early guitar pioneers, Les Paul, Chet Atkins, came a guitar style and, most importantly, a recording technique that really exists to this day and is the underpinning of popular music in America and in the world. I'm speaking primarily of multi-track recording, which got its start with Les Paul and Ampex in the 50s, and within a decade was being primarily used as the vehicle for rock and roll to enter the mainstream recording industry, and rock and roll by the 1970s was the creative and commercial center of popular music throughout the world, and indeed could be considered a cultural revolution in and of itself. So what we have here is Les Paul, Chet Atkins, and Buddy Merrill. Les Paul being the founder, Chet Atkins being one of the early pioneers, and Buddy Merrill being probably representative of the second generation, the younger generation that used the techniques and the sounds and the styles and made a career, brief as it was, out of a very, very fertile ground. Released a recording that had begun as an experiment in Paul's garage, entitled Lover, which featured Les Paul playing 8 different parts on electric guitar, some of them recorded at half speed, hence double fast when played back at normal speed for the master. This was the first time that Les Paul used multi-tracking in a recording. These recordings were made not with magnetic tape, but with acetate discs. Paul would record a track onto a disc, then record himself playing another part with the first. He built the multi-track recording with overlaid tracks rather than parallel ones, as he did later. By the time he had a result he was satisfied with, he had discarded some 500 recording acetate discs. Les Paul even built his own disc cutter assembly based on automobile parts. He favored the flywheel from a Cadillac for its weight and flatness. Even in these early days, he used the acetate disc set to record parts at different speeds and with delay, resulting in this signature sound with echoes and birdsong-like guitar riffs. When he later began using magnetic tape, the major change was that he could take his recording rig on tour with him, even making episodes for his 15-minute radio show in his hotel room. He later worked with Ross Snyder in the design of the first 8-track recording deck built for him by Ampex for his home studio. The multi-track process was conceived and developed by Ross Snyder at Ampex in 1955, resulting in the first 8-track machine which used 1-inch tape. This 8-track recorder was sold to Les Paul for $10,000. It became known as the Octopus. Les Paul, Mary Ford, Patti Page used the technology in the late 1950s to enhance vocals and instruments. From these beginnings, it evolved in subsequent decades into a mainstream recording technique.